This is Graham from Nice Writing Company, and I got myself another gadget, yet another camera, and I've got a microphone with a sock on it. So I'm just giving it a test drive, having a little walk down my road where we live in Greeley here. Today's video is on the Platinum 3776 Century, which are really nice pens. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to keep playing with this gadget. Bye-bye. It's been a crazy day here with thunderstorms and power cuts, and I've been trying to record segments for the Platinum 3776 Century and failing miserably. So now I've hit 9 p.m. and hopefully we can get through this and finish what we started today. So Platinum's a really interesting company from Japan, and it was founded in 1919, and they've been respected in the pen industry for that many years now. They have a number of low-cost pens. You may have heard of the Platinum Preppy, you may have even used one, and they certainly have a huge fan base for a pen that usually costs between $3 and $5 Canadian. We have 3 Platinums in stock at Knights Writing Company currently, and that's the 3776 Century. Now, the 3776 Century was named after Mount Fuji, as its height is 3776 meters, and each of the pens has a gorgeous 14 karat gold nib, which is why their price point is a little bit high. Their acrylic body is also, it's pretty light, but it's very sturdy and very solid. And initially, its lightness is a bit of a shock when you start to use the pen, but once you do write with it, it's very easy to fall in love with the pen pretty quickly. The pen comes in burgundy and in blue and in black, and you get this lovely gift box with the pen as well. Let's open that up. It's got a nice inside there, and the Platinum insignia, and some instruction manuals and warranty card here. And you can also buy cartridges separately. You do get a cartridge with the pen, and you also do get a Platinum fountain pen converter as well. Now, the things to remember about, if I can open that up, here we go. Things to remember about Platinum is that they do use a proprietary fitting, so you can see the mouth of the, let's just hold that there. The mouth of the converter is a little bit wider, so you can't use international standard cartridges or your favorite Lamy cartridges or anything like that. You can get bottled ink with the converter, and if you do choose to use cartridges, let's crack open the box of cartridges here. Oops. They're also the same proprietary fit as well. They have this little ball bearing in, so once that's pierced and you plug that into the pen, you can hear it audibly rattling around, which is a little bit weird, especially as the ink drops down. But these are really neat cartridges anyway. Once you're installed in the pen, there's no way that's coming out. They're pretty solid once they're in there. So let's take a look at the Platinum up close and personal. First thing to notice is the pen is ever so slightly see-through. You can see the nib through the cap there as I rotate under the camera. It's true at the blue. The black itself actually is not transparent, so you can't see into that. It's kind of a neat quality, and it sort of annoyed me at first, I'll be honest, but after I got used to it, once again, started to love it. The pen itself has this wonderful gold trim and clip, which are just metal, they're not gold, but they certainly add a nice quality about it. And they've got the Platinum insignia and words "Made in Japan" on the band as well. If I compare the size of this pen with my trusty Pilot Metropolitan, yeah, you'll see that it's actually about the same length. However, if we unscrew the cap from the Platinum, it is a screw cap, which I like, and if we unclip the Metropolitan, you will see that the Platinum's ever so slightly shorter. However, it has this wonderful large nib, which is 14 karat gold, as opposed to something like the stainless steel nib on the Metropolitan. Now, if I unscrew the nib section from the barrel, you can see I have the cartridge inserted there, and we have this nice nib section that feels really solid. It's held together with a metal piece here, and the feed also is pretty large. I like the feed, I like the nib for sure. Question is, how well does it write, and is it worth getting a 14 karat gold nib for the price? Just while I'm here, I'm going to do a quick plug for Triumph paper from Clairefontaine. This is what I'm going to be using to test this pen today. Ordinarily I'd use a Rhodia pad. I just felt like using a fine writing pad instead. We got the Platinum Burgundy here, and I've also got an Esterbrook ST to compare. It's a similar kind of price point actually. The ST is a little bit more expensive than the Platinum, but it has a steel nib as opposed to a gold nib. So let's see how well they perform. So I chose to record everything sort of white table and white paper today, and I feel like I'm looking at a white cat in a snowstorm, so hopefully it's not too bad for you. But you know what? Make these videos better, we have to try these things. A lot of experimenting going on here, that's for sure, and hopefully you're enjoying it. So let's take a look at this. This is an extra fine nib on this Platinum. Let's give it a go. Wow, actually, yeah, really smooth. It's a fantastic pen to write with. I don't know if you can even see that writing because it's really fine. This is an extra fine. It's more fine than a European extra fine. And Platinum have another fine nib, which is the ultra extra fine. Now, I don't know how well that performs, but I can only imagine with a nib that's so fine, it may be a little bit scratchy. I'd be interested to try that. Maybe you can let me know. But anyway, for sure, that's a nice writing experience. Let's compare it with the Esterbrook here, which I did mention was a stainless steel nib. As you can see here, it's actually let's throw pens around here for a minute. Let's compare the two. Both similar size nibs. One's gold, one's stainless steel. This is actually a fine on the SD because I didn't have a gold nib on an Esterbrook. Sorry, I didn't have an extra fine on Esterbrook, but nevertheless, we should give that one a go too. Let's pop that guy over there. Not bad, actually. I could see why the Esterbrook's price point is what it is, because it's such a well-engineered pen, the modern Esterbrook. I would say that the Esterbrook has, if this makes sense, more friction when you write on the paper. It may be because it's a European fine nib, so maybe there's more surface area on the paper itself. The extra fine Platinum certainly seemed to glide across the paper. I could see possibly if the feed and the nib were out of place, you might get a little bit of a scratchy experience, but that's certainly not true of this pen here. This was absolutely sublime to use. Price point wise, a little more expensive, a little lower cost. It's difficult to say. Modern steel nibs, you know, they're really, really good. Gold nibs, I think you're gonna be hard pressed to really notice the difference between them. But as somebody who uses fountain pens every single day, I can certainly notice that the Platinum glides across the paper a little more than the Esterbrook does. And I've just about finished my walk here. I had a few strange looks from the neighbors as I was walking around with a portable camera on a selfie stick and a sock over the microphone. Hopefully you enjoyed the video on the Platinum. Be sure to come back and catch the next one probably next week. And also subscribe if you like the videos, hitting the button below, and find us at www.knightswriting.ca. Take care, goodbye.